How do you analyze the claim that George Washington was a courageous general? Well, to substantiate that claim, you have to analyze the eyewitness testimony from, for example, the early American Revolutionary armies or the British armies that opposed Washington. Similarly, when we consider the resurrection of Jesus, we look at the eyewitness testimony. So, look at the Gospels. They are the Greco-Roman biographies of Jesus. These are ancient documents in the first century. And what do they claim? They claim that a number of different eyewitnesses saw Jesus. The first to consider is the female testimony of Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, along with some other women, claimed to have seen Jesus' body. They claimed to have seen Jesus resurrected from the dead. They claimed to have seen the empty tomb. Similarly, the brother of the Lord, James, who would have been a family member of Jesus and opposed Jesus initially. He did not believe in Jesus and his message, according to Mark chapter 3, verse 21. He claims to have seen Jesus alive after he was dead. A third one will be the Apostle Paul, who was vehemently against the Christians. He was an anti-Christian Pharisee. He was a Jewish individual who was trying to get the Christians in prison. He claims to have seen Jesus resurrect. And then fourth and finally would be probably the most powerful argument, which would be 1 Corinthians chapter 15, where St. Paul, only about 25 years after the event of the resurrection, which, think, the resurrection of Jesus, about 30 AD, 1 Corinthians is written at about 55 AD, according to Pauline scholars, and this is an undisputed letter of St. Paul. Nobody doubts that Paul wrote this. 25 years after the event, he claims that over 500 people saw Jesus resurrect from the dead. That is insane evidence right there. Just these four individuals. You keep going on and on with all the eyewitnesses, but I think these are the four most powerful ones to consider when considering the claim, did Jesus rise from the dead? I say yes.